First performed in 2014, Ovations is bringing back the successful play Bear State of Mind. It's all about a bear who travels the state of Arkansas, meeting some colorful friends along the way. And joining us now with the details, we've got Chris.
Is a bear.
Well, sort of, right? Yeah.
Okay.
We've got members of the cast, Chris Parks, the director. Thanks for being here, everybody. We appreciate you and your time.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, yeah. Well, tell us about the play. I know it was first performed in 2014. I was there, right?
You were very there.
I was very
Were
there.
you the bear?
No, I was the owl,
Oh.
as well as other things. Which,
No spoilers,
No
Jason.
spoilers, I
Yeah.
know. But you got big shoes to fill, I'm just
Yes.
going to say that.
There were a lot of roles, actually. There's so many roles in this play.
Yeah.
A lot of animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you give us a synopsis of what it's about?
Sure, yeah. So we have, it actually starts, it's kind of a play within a play. So we start with three siblings that are coming back together after a long time of not seeing each other, after their father has passed away. And something they've always done is gone camping together. And so they get together and they tell this story of this Arkansas bear who gets lost in the woods and has to try to find his way back to his family.
That's
Yeah.
right. I think one of my favorite parts about the show is that we use a lot of found objects to do this storytelling, and not only that, that all the kids get to participate in the show as well. So it's a really fun time for the kids to be able to feel like they're part of the storytelling that happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when the audience comes, they think they're there to see a play, and they find out very quickly they're there to be in a play. They enter
gotcha.
into a transformed space where they are camping with the three actors, so there is no audience area and stage, but instead everyone is playing together, and they get to tell the story together.
And that's something that you kind of specialize in, right, Chris? Where'd you find your passion, your love for like involving the audience in your plays?
I feel like as an educator, the idea of combining education and theater together and saying to kids, what is theater? It's just storytelling, and how can we tell stories together, and how can you tell stories at home in the way that sometimes you normally do, now with friends and a group of people who you don't know, and all of a sudden, again, as Shannon was saying, these things that we find around the campground become things that are a part of the play. In the same way, at home, you could do that same sort of work. So I was doing a lot of that work with my kids, and I said, oh, I'd like to do this with lots of kids at the same time and create theater in that way.
Yeah, absolutely. How long have you been rehearsing for this particular show?
We have been rehearsing since last Monday, so I think Chris just said 6 days now.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And you're getting ready for a public performance
This
already,
Saturday,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's coming up very soon. Well, talk to us about that. Can we bring up maybe a graphic on that, when and where the play's happening? Because I think it's happening in Bentonville, right? At the Thaden.
Yes, it's happening
Thaden
at the
School?
Thaden School. It's our public performances are one day on Saturday, this Saturday, but we have 3 chances to see it. So you can see it at 11 o'clock a.m., 2 p.m., or 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, that's great. I love it.
Okay. What do you hope families come away with as they're watching?
Well, one thing that I think they could come away with is just a sense of adventure, to be more curious about all our areas of Arkansas, and also just how easy it is to play and to tell stories with the things around us, and how to make light of the hard situations as the story kind of tells.
Yeah.
Sure.
And definitely a pride in Arkansas, and Shannon
yeah.
is modest, but Shannon is a singer-songwriter,
Right.
as many of you here, I'm sure, know, but she has written a bunch of songs and plays those songs during the show, and the audience gets a chance to sing with her as well, and the music is really amazing.
So good.
Yes. What was
It's
it like
been-
for you, Shannon, kind of to return to this music, right? Because
Right.
it happened, I don't know, almost a decade ago, right?
Almost a decade ago, when you were asking about how long we've been rehearsing, I was joking to myself. I was like, well, for like 10 years now. But it's been a really wonderful experience to be able to return to these songs. And as I've read through the script again, we've made a few changes to it. It's really inspired the songs. So I actually ended up rewriting all of the songs, and they're still running in my head. I feel like they're quite catchy. And so
They're in all of our heads.
I'm excited to share those as part of the play.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll bring up those details one more time. That show, it's happening this Saturday. You got 3 chances to see it to the public. Thanks, everybody, for joining us,
Yes,
filling
thank
us
you so
in.
much.
It's gonna
Thank
be a great
you.
show.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yes.